who beat the man going back to the original 1800s heavyweight champ. He's never lost that lofty position in the ring, so lineal champ it is. And as he makes his way to the ring, the label the Gypsy King, it's not just a boxing nickname, it's of ethnic pride. He's from a long line of Irish travelers, a very specific group of gypsies stretching across the UK and Ireland, and he has many Irish traveler cousins here stateside. And that prized label of being the Gypsy King, it matters greatly among that nomadic group and within his bloodline. It is reserved for the toughest and best fighter among the Irish travelers. His grandfather was the Gypsy King. His uncle was the Gypsy King. So in this, the biggest ring walk of all that any heavyweight could take, he will not walk once he comes into the arena. The Gypsy King has decided upon a unique entry.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for your king, Tyson Fury!
A nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. Be feeling like one of them ball-playing niggas, you know, like Bird or Magic or something.
It looks like you're wearing your signing bonus here. I mean, you know, and plus we have the nice, we can see the nice primetime logo already, or what?
We got sweatsuits started, jackets started, everything. We got it going on here. Everybody got on jewelry. Even the baby got a little something. We ready now.
Even the baby has jewelry. Your feelings about going to Atlanta? No doubt it was your first preference.
Definitely. Atlanta or Tampa Bay. And Atlanta chose me, and I'm very pleased with that decision. I can't wait to get to town with Coach Campbell and get with them fans down there and pack them in there.
When Detroit took the other Sanders, I saw a big grin come across your face.
I was so happy but I was kind of scared. I thought Detroit was going to take me. I would ask for so much money that I had to put me on layaway.
On layaway, huh? No baseball's leverage there, huh?
No.
Yeah, you know a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man? I get love out here in Harlem.
I think Fury.
Really?
KO. By KO.
Wow, I just
Are you still sticking by second round knockout?
100%. Second round. 2 rounds.
And when have we seen, who the last person you seen him knock out? All right then. So we don't believe him. What he says we don't believe.
Knockout percentage of any heavyweight champion in history. He puts him down! Fury scores the knockdown!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I say what I say, and I deliver it. And you got to be careful of a man that's going to tell you what he going to do. He actually do it to you. And that's what I do. I'm a man of my word. Many times people have said what I can't do, what I'm not going to do. But you don't have the power to prove that to no one, do you?
Deontay will go down. He definitely doesn't look.
What was he just doing with his tongue right there?
But I have all the power to prove that. Not only do I can tell you, I'm going to knock you out. But when it's time for it to happen, I show you what I'm all about.
Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work on a smile and you go right. You have a bad day, the camera don't lie, you come you really don't mind. You had a bad day, you had a bad day.
Can you help a nigga out and just stop this?
Oh hell no!
Just stop it.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
that's an excuse.
Bite my shiny
You know
metal
damn
ass.
well, if you put all that shit on, walk into the ring, that's dumb.
You're dead.
Straight up, that's dumb.
How bad does this look for Wilder? He's serious here.
Hell yeah.
Max Kellerman, Molly, I'm very fond of Deontay Wilder. I've spoken to him on several occasions, you know, away from the boxing arena, whatever. I really, really like him.
These
So
nuts.
I hope that he accepts what I'm about to say in the spirit that it's given.
What English,
This might
motherfucker?
be
Do you
the most
speak it?
embarrassing excuse that I've ever heard
Hell
for
yeah.
a guy losing the fight.
Who would wear all that heavy for Black History Month? What did that represent?
Shots fired!
You know, that's just an excuse. I respect Deontay. I like Deontay. But the fact of the matter, listen, you spent all that money on that costume and you blamed it on your legs? Nah, my man. You gotta learn how to box. You gotta learn how to fight. You gotta keep people at a distance. You got the reach, you got the long arms, you got devastating power. You have to keep people on the end of your punches. Just throw it. If you throw it, it's gonna hit, or it's a blinding. You can blind somebody and throw another punch. But not throwing any punches, and depending on one punch, the right hand, you'll never survive in boxing.
It was him. He got hit so hard in his ear it was bleeding.
Absolutely. And it completely throws off your equilibrium anytime you've been hit like that.
Here's what else it does. It throws off your ability to put cohesive sentences together.
It's
24
time to
hours, 48
stop.
hours after the fight. So perhaps we should take everything he's saying with a bit of a grain of salt. There's no doubt the guy's probably got some sort of
I think this is a cogent thought by him, and it's his only possible path to an
That's
excuse.
it.
He's activating the, as you mentioned, the rematch clause.
Yep.
And I said on this air yesterday that if this fight happens 10 more times, that Tyson Fury wins 10 more times. It's taken me 24 hours to convince myself Deontay Wilder can win. I believe it's because of a punch to the ear and the costume. I'm on Team Wilder once again, even though what I just saw happen. We all knew Wilder could only win by landing one massive right hand.
Because you're exposed now. He's exposed. He can't take a punch now.
Expose him.
He'll hit you and break your jaw, but he can't take a punch.
A few of your little dreads came out. You got a pull muscle in your stomach. You hear me? You got a little fracture rib. Oh yeah, you got a knee sprain and a little toe sprain, your little pinky toe. Hold on. I just want some medicine.
He also made some comments, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, where he said he doesn't see Tyson Fury as the real champion.
Hey y'all, look. I just got finished watching this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucking Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I don't know if y'all knew that shit was coming on or whatever, but I just got finished watching this fight.
Bruh.
Yo. The moment he put his hands up on them frames to go remove them glasses and he squinted his motherfucking eyes, you knew the narrating to this video was about to get motherfucking real. Let's get it.
Boy, that nigga got his ass whooped! Nigga, that nigga Wilder got his ass whooped! Boy, I ain't never seen nobody got it like that! Boy, that nigga was bad in school, and Tyson Fury was his motherfucking daddy. I'm talking about beat the motherfucking boy eardrum bloody. Beat his motherfucking eardrum bloody. Broke a nigga eardrum. That motherfucker got his ass whooped. He don't want to fight no more. He don't want to fight no Joshua's. He don't want to fight definitely not no Fury again. Boy, he definitely.
Where do you think he's coming from? Why is he saying that?
Well, he's bitter right now because he lost.
Stop the car! Stop the fucking car! Stop the car! Shit! Sneaky motherfucker, let's get it! Quick! I'm gonna kill
you quick. You made me shoot one of my boys in the back of the head. And I know you had something to do with what happened to my brother, quick. Yo, man, I don't know what you're talking about. That's bullshit, man. You know what I'm talking about. You broke my nose, man.
That
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot there's some bitch niggas in here.
Fury's all
Yo, man, I'ma say it one more time. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about, and after that, y'all let me go on my way. Oh, really? Oh, really? I suggest you kiss my ass quick. Only way you going home is shot, motherfucker. What the hell you think you're doing with that little shit? Stop it! Stop it! Don't shoot that little motherfucker no more.
Gotcha, bitch.
You know, he lost to a guy who knows how to play the press.
But I just want to rip them plats out of his hair for some reason. I don't know. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days. Just want to grab them and pull them out. Says a man with some pigtails in his hair. How is ever he going to beat me, please?
Who knows how to play the fans.
I'm savouring nothing. The only thing I'm savouring is smashing Deontay Wilder's teeth in. That's it. That bald-headed fella at the side of you, he knows you're not ready. Whoever he is, all bald-head there. And I think you've got more chance of growing a full head of hair back, bald-head, than you have been beating me.
Oh, fuck
You're fit to death for the
Have you ever
Gypsy
looked
King.
into a killer's eyes before, Tyson?
Yes, I have, and I'm looking at a pussycat,
and
not a killer.
they're very common.
You know, if you punch somebody in the mouth, they like, yo, I'm up. Like if you punch me in my mouth, I'm up. I'm up. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm all the way. Let me tell you, I'm all the way up. And guess what's gonna happen? Once you punch me in my mouth, I'm gonna get my man Terrence, K.O. Lewis. I'm gonna get him to punch me in my mouth because then I want to get double the money. But I'm gonna say you did all of it.
No, because it ain't gonna matter. Because I'm gonna take the same kind of money that you would get and get it to the homies and go shoot you, Kev. Couple times, man. Because they finally get a chance to run. Then it start feeling fun. All of a sudden, everybody don't remember nothing. No, that lawsuit. No, I don't want to do that.
Oh, but wait.
With that. They shot me, then shot at the ambulance.
Yeah, but wait.
No, this ain't right. They go, no.
Okay, so the case is.
Kev, look, let me ask you a question. How much you think it'll cost to kill somebody?
Holy fucking
Nowadays,
shit.
couple stacks.
About 5,000.
Yeah,
4,000.
couple stacks.
So why would it cost so much to go through the court proceedings? Don't make sense, right? You gotta even this up. Get him and the girl. I don't like the girlfriend.
Leave the girl out of it, man. Leave the girl out of it.
Oh man, go on. We're gonna double that because the legal fees will be about 40,000, 50,000 anyway, right? Oh, 40. I'm gonna give you 40, man. It's a discount. It's a $10,000 discount in this one, man. Kill both of them dead.
This is your
Fuck!
After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Deontay, Fury said that he was surprised you want to fight a third time. Do you have any reaction to that?
No, I don't have no reaction. No one should be surprised.
Don't make me watch that trilogy fight. Please Box Night. I beg you, man. Please don't make us watch that again.
Why would I not want it?
Are you out your fucking mind, dude?
You know, I was going back to back to back to back and fighting, kill after kill after kill.
Nah, my dude. Skiddy.
English, motherfucker!
You know for a fact that you ain't the one fighting kill after kill after kill. You know you went on your bum campaign fighting, you know,
son,
Dominic
where'd you
Brazil
find this?
and avoiding Dillian White, the silver champion who was ranked #1 in the WBC, because you've been ducking him for about 900 days until Tyson Fury mollywopped your ass. And Luis Ortiz ducked Anthony Joshua just as well as you ducked him. But let me refresh your fucking memory.
Wilder Ortiz.
I told you, no one fucking listens to me, ever. And now I'm only just, now you read the responses on his social media. I told you. So Joshua goes on ESPN yesterday and says, make the fight and I'll sit down with you after my fight and we'll do a deal.
How many opportunities are there to really fight these other guys? Doesn't it have to get to a point where it's you against one of those two? Because I don't know if anyone's interested really in seeing you against anybody else after this weekend. I really don't.
So with that being said, as I said, it would be good for me and Wilder to sit down and talk and get this fight negotiated and spoken about for the next. I spoke to my promoter, I spoke to the team, and I said, look, God willing, I get past Saturday. You know what I want next, how are we going to make this happen? And I've just come to the decision where it's important for me and Wilder to sit down man to man and, you know, iron out our differences and get this fight made.
So you will move the producers out of the way. And the promoters out of the way. And you will say, look, we're doing this. You're very clear about that.
Me and him should talk 100%. Okay. And I should do that with all the rest of the fighters, because from promoter to promoter, I look at the situation with Ortiz. We offered them a big deal. The promoter turned down the deal. Then Ortiz says he wanted to fight. It's just back and forth, back and forth.
Now, I'm going to keep it all the way a bean on this situation, fight fans. This is one of those situations that piss me off. Now, everybody sit up there and say Anthony Joshua don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. Everybody said he was avoiding Luis Ortiz. Now, what makes Luis Ortiz a tough guy? Because that's the first person you guys deem credible that Deontay Wilder fought in his life, and arguably his only best wins are over Dave Allen or fucking Brian Jennings. Give me a fucking break here. Or Christian Hammer.
First place in the world.
Ooh. So that deems him a boogeyman because Deontay Wilder fight him. When you guys mention his credible, notable fighters, y'all talk about Spilka, Stavern, Brazil, and it's absolutely disgusting. Now you offered this man $7 million to take the fight, and he chose to avoid it. Not only that, but the fact that y'all went out in the media and try to out him and say that he offered you chump change was a despicable act.
You know, a lot of fans are asking as well to get his side as to why he said no to the Joshua fight. Can you give us a comment on that?
That's a pussy.
He wanted the Wilder fight.
Joshua's
a pussy.
He wanted the Wilder rematch, and then he'll go for Joshua. He just wants to get it off, get that revenge on Wilder.
Because
He's personal. He's taking it personal.
Because we're hearing that you guys declined the fight with Joshua.
No, that wasn't us. That was a promoter, and they didn't pay what they said they were. And that's up to them. Our job is to fight, get him ready and fight.
Does he feel that was like a missed opportunity to get that fight?
No, he knows that fights are coming. There's nobody left to fight for Joshua besides Lewis, Fury, and a couple other guys up and coming. But you know, it's business. You know, he fights. He'll fight anybody. He knows Joshua's a champ. He wants to fight him. He wants to fight. Obviously, the rematch with Wilder. That's why he's here. You saw him. He called him out now in the ring, and Wilder said yeah, and then he didn't want to engage in a confrontation. I think Wilder really don't want him.
Yeah? Do you think Wilder doesn't want a rematch with you?
Do they get Wilder don't get it?
Joshua a pussy, but your 50-year-old clown ass turned down $7 million and a chance at unified titles to fight him while you were running down Deontay Wilder like a lapdog, hoping to get a rematch for what you know would pay less money. But you calling them a pussy and then want to put it on your promoter. Need I say more?
I think so. Look at what he did today. Maybe he doesn't, but.
So they had to come back and let you know that y'all was BSing. But weren't you guys the ones that reached out to the offer when y'all found out that Big Baby Miller was getting it? Oh, then you changed your mind. That's why motherfuckers get exposed and you fanboys will ignore it. But this ain't what this about. Back to the scheduled broadcast.
So hopefully we can go direct and see who's serious and who's not.
Because there's the urgency on the part of the people who not only handle them but handle you, especially you. You can pack Wembley, or you can pack 50, 60,000 easy, no matter who you fight over there.
And he goes, shit. How can we look okay out of this? Oh yeah, I've signed a deal to fight Ortiz. Everybody, what, that morning? You know what I mean? Come on. It's embarrassing.
I don't think it was anyone that was on the course that I was fighting on to get to the where I am now. So.
Yo, Deontay, it's your boy, Eddie Hearn. Listen, I see you calling out all my fighters last night on Instagram. You started talking about Bellew having no bite. You started talking about Dylan White as a spare tire. You were even calling out the champ, AJ. Let me tell you something now. You wanted to fight Tony Bellew. You know why? Because he's a cruiserweight.
To this day!
I offered you the mills, baby.
Damn,
fight
son,
Deontay,
you
fight
just
Dylan
hit
White.
with a wow effect.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because he got beat up so bad.
To the game.
I have crippling depression.
Because, you know, I said, you know what? He talks so much crap. He say he wants to kill someone. He wants to get a body in his record. He's the hardest puncher in the whole level.
I mean, when Ortiz said it's going to be a knockout, it was just like being a preacher. And I can't do nothing but say, amen.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You know what I mean? Because that is exactly what's going to happen. And when guys come forward to me, because of the power that I have, you giving me all the momentum that I need, you know, because...
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
He could have beat Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. He could beat all these guys in their prime. No, he couldn't.
You said no. What do I get from that fight? I tell you what you
I
get
have
from that
crippling
fight, baby.
depression.
You get the profile.
You don't believe him.
You get the Benjamin.
You don't believe him.
You get the O's in the bank account.
You don't believe him.
But no, you want to call out a fight you know can't happen. You know the IBF, the WBA, they said no unifications, baby.
You take care of business? Is it Klitschko next?
We don't know yet. You know, right now, it's all about burn Mr. Burn. You know, we ain't looking past nobody. That's who it's about. That's who I want. That's who my flesh wanna eat on right now. I wanna hurt this man so bad. And I told him before, I'm gonna beat him to an inch of his life, and I mean every bit of it, every word of it. I'm gonna make sure he hear it loud and clear in the interview as well. That's how bad I wanna beat him. He said he wanna hurt me, I wanna hurt him as well too. That's why this is the most insane heavyweight bout in a long time. You got two men want to hurt each other, like badly. You know, we want to, like, I really want to hurt this man. Like, I want to hurt him. I'm gonna stop. I want to hurt him. You know what I mean? I'm like a scratch record. I want to hurt him. Where does it all?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So I'll tell you this: don't run your mouth to fight the champ. When you gotta be in some real fights, baby. You a good guy. You a great fighter. But who you fought, baby? Who you fought?
And don't he dare ever, he better not ever say he got me to big time boxing. Ever in this game, I'm a slap. Because if anybody brought anybody to big time boxing, it's me. Don't ever forget. When I found you, you was strung out on coke.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So
I
don't
have
you ever
crippling
forget who brought you
depression.
to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat.
Dude. Man, go! Get the fuck out of here! I will not fucking care! Let my noodles go!
Hey, I'm just making my noodles.
Let my noodles go!
I'm just making my noodles.
Tell them to let my noodles go!
Hey, I'm just making my noodles.
I don't know who noodles they are. I put on everything. I love them. It's my noodles.
You heard Tristan
Tell
say
them
you
to let them
stole
go.
my piss
I
napkin,
put
though.
on my fucking grandma's
You
grave!
stole my piss
Oh, my
napkin,
grandma
though.
and my granddad's. That's my shit!
You heard
I made them out the packet. Oh, the fucking
Listen,
packet!
Kiana.
How the fuck you gonna tell me?
Kiana.
Get the fuck out of here! I don't even want no fucking noodles no more!
You heard
That's that shit, man! Fuck you, bitch! I swear to God! I swear to fucking God! Y'all are fucking bitches! Who is the fuck y'all gonna let take my shit? Who you calling the bitch? Shit!
embarrassing for you, crying over some noodles. He stole my noodles, and I took my noodles back. I'm the rightful owner of these here broke noodles, baby.
Hey, that ain't funny. Don't do them like that, man.
I
brought you to big time boxing.
Tyson.
I give you your
I'm
biggest
talking
paydays
banana peel.
you've ever had.
I'm talking big woman.
You was
I'm
fighting in
talking
front of
big mama.
100,000 people.
I'm talking big
on
mama.
TV.
I brought you back.
You know, you're a bum.
You was
Nobody
strung
even
out
knows you
on
in your own
cocaine,
country.
bruh.
No one knows you.
You were big as a
You
house,
thought you
bruh.
could cherry pick me.
You were
And you
contemplating
couldn't, you
about
little
killing
pussy.
yourself because you didn't want to live
And that's the
anymore,
man you
bruh.
wanted to take on, was it? Man you
bruh.
wanted to take on, was it? Was it?
Bruh,
A man who
I
was going to
told
kill
you, I said
himself.
fear,
And you
bruh.
wanted to take on, was it?
Bruh,
A man who
I
was going to
told
kill
you, I said,
himself.
Fury, get
You
your
thought you was
fat
getting yourself
ass
an
up.
easy victory,
I
did
said,
you?
you get in that
But
gym.
it didn't work
I
out,
said,
did
I
it?
dare you to come
It
back.
didn't work
I
out.
said, you won't come back.
You know, Deontay Wilder spouting a lot of rubbish. He gave me an opportunity, did he? I give him his biggest paydays of his whole life, brought him to the biggest stage in the world, being Las Vegas, and here he is, this is how he thanks me. He's got a whole lot of appreciation for someone who's fed him, looked after him, and put millions in his account. Very nice person, D. You know, you owe me everything. I brought you to this level. Welcome to big time boxing.
The point to be made is at 231 pounds. It's a career high. Dealing with, and look at this.
Expose him! Expose him!
Can't wait. And don't he dare ever, he better not ever say he got me to big time boxing. Ever in this game, I'm a slap.
Welcome to big time boxing.
Gotcha, bitch. Belies his skill and his nimble.
I've seen so much, I've been around so much, I've had people tell me things and tell me not to go do this or say this, and then when they turn around and do the same shit they told me not to do.
Fight fans, I'm wondering all his anger right here if he's referring to the DAZN deal and not taking the $120 million. And the crooked people he's referring to is Shelly Finkel and all the other people that had hands in his money. And you fired fucking Ludabella. I wonder.
The meeting was actually a year ago.
Oh wow, okay.
And you know, neither Deontay or myself spoke much really about anything. I only came out and spoke about anything in the last few months, and it was because people asked me direct questions. But no, the meeting was over a year ago, and Deontay knew I was setting up the meeting. He was aware of it, and we had spoken about it, and I thought it was the right thing to do. And with all due respect, as a promoter, whether or not you know, whether or not he had incredibly strong management, and without Heyman and Shelly Finkel, he did. But I still felt that the right thing for me was to pursue every avenue out there. And things had come to a roadblock with Eddie Hearn. I mean, Shelly was running discussions with Eddie Hearn, and they came to a roadblock. But it occurred to me that it didn't make any sense to me why there weren't direct discussions with DAZN. And I set up the meeting, and I thought I did the right thing. I would have done the same thing again, but literally by the time I left the room, I was pretty much out of the Deontay Wilder business. And you know, I'm a little bit surprised with respect to Deontay and my relationship. I was a little bit surprised about how it went down, but I wasn't surprised that Shelly and Al didn't want me involved, because I think they wanted total control over the situation, and you know, Deontay was a PBC fighter, and I was meeting with DAZN. But you know, I got no regrets, and I got no bad feelings. I mean, Deontay. Look, I wouldn't have been involved with Deontay if he didn't make that decision. I mean, I promoted Deontay pretty much without a written agreement for years, because Deontay wanted me as his promoter, and we had a very good relationship, and he gave me that opportunity. So yeah, you know, we're not working together any longer. We're not working together any longer, but I don't have any bad feeling for him, and I was not rooting against him when he fought Fury, and I only want to see the best things for him, and you know, it is what it is. But you know, you can look at it. Well, okay, you got, you know, I'm upset because of the way we parted ways, but I'm grateful for the time we worked together.
As you start preparing for the third fight, I guess mentally, emotionally, what's your mindset? Are you angry? Are you just motivated? Is it just business as usual? Want to prove people wrong, or all of the above?
I mean, it's all the above. you know, it's more fuel to the fire. You know, as I look at it as well, this is set up for, you know, the third will even set up even bigger. Bruh. You know, so this is gonna be it right here. This is the last final straw right here, as I see it. And you know, it's all the above. I'm channeling everything in that happened, everything that happened towards, you know.
Bruh, what excuse gonna be if we get knocked out this time? What you gonna fire Shelly?
Holy fucking shit!
Oh shit! Can't fire Shelly. Owe Shelly too much fucking money.
Hey, old shit. I ain't gonna give it. How does he owe Shelly all this money? Like, what are you talking about?
Do you know why Shelly's there? Or how he got there?
I'm pretty sure he helped to find Harrison, but that don't mean he owe him money.
See, you got reporters talking shit. Y'all know this shit.
Come on, man.
I know inside track.
All the money he done made throughout the years, you think he ain't paid none of that money back to Shelly?
Bruh, I didn't say, I'm saying what I'm saying. I don't care if he never pay him or don't pay him. But it's to me, he got his ass whooped.
You know, I'm cutting my grass, getting rid of all the snakes.
Mark threw the towel. I didn't think he should have.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
No, it's a lot of things. This time just allowed me to look back and just to really dig in the weed and see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can have a lot of great people around you, but you know, certain jealousy of people you just can't control. You know, you get to a certain level and you think people are happy with you. You know, but everybody wants certain things. Everybody wants what you have, but they don't want to work as hard as you or sacrifice as much as you. So you know, people get envy of the things that they can't have. And it's one of the things I had to weed out and had to change up some certain things. But it's gonna be good, man. I can't wait. I think he should look forward to it.
Being a fighter and me cheering for Deontay Wilder, I felt like the whole time, because I was there in Vegas from Wednesday till Saturday. I felt like it was never like no love for Deontay Wilder. Everywhere he went, it was somebody yelling out Fury, Fury. Run! Go inside. You big dozer.
I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat, and I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that. I brought you to big time boxing.
It was something. And then they were chanting that during the fight. And then they were cheering for, like, 98% of the crowd there was cheering for Tyson Fury.
Came up and showed and saw you. How many? 15 the first time, 35 the second time. When I came, how many showed up? Down there sold it out. This time around, I sold the pay-per-view too. And this time around, they here for me to see unfinished business.
Where he's coming from? Why is he saying that?
Well, he's bitter right now because he lost.
Very nice person, D. You know, you owe me everything. I brought you to this level. Welcome to big time boxing. It's his second fight on the top. He fought his number one ranked opponent, Luis Ortiz, in his last fight. He'd done 300,000 buys. Against 300,000 buys in the biggest country in the world.
Nobody want to
I can fight a bum and do 1 million views at home, you know. So.
Well, you're not home.
Well, I am home, because this is the home of the Gypsy King.
Gotcha, bitch.
You got a British accent, and that's what they laugh. They're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Because of your accent, you goofy, you a big mama. Man, they picked the wrong month for this fight to happen. And I've said that many times. And when I knock the Gypsy Queen out, we're gonna have a Black History trivia question. They're gonna be spread all over the world, and they're gonna be able to write it any type of way they want it.
This racial thing with a black man versus a white man on Black History Month, and you know, I will refuse to go into any sort of thing about it. You know, we are two human beings, two heavyweights at the top of our game. This is not a racial war. This is two heavyweight boxers going toe to toe for all the jewels in heavyweight boxing. Nothing more, nothing less.
I know that wasn't many people in the boxing. Everyone know that wasn't the real Deontay Wilder. Something was wrong with him, and you know. And we'll show. Like I said, it's a time and place for it all, and I'll reveal a lot of things, you know. But I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I'm looking forward
blood gushing out of his goddamn ear.
to it, and I can't wait to get the people what they want to see.
I mean, everything they did was wrong that night, from the outfit to his game plan to the everything. Stupid, just dumb. But hopefully you learn from that. Everyone's allowed to have one stupid, dumb night. We're allowed that. Okay? So hopefully the next time you get it right. No, but you don't. Why would you blame the trainer and bring somebody new? What are they going to teach you? You ain't going to learn nothing new. You ain't going to do anything. Deontay Wilder is set. He
was about to call him a one-trick pony.
He needs somebody to teach him how to use that jab. He's 6'7", you get long, learn to use the jab to set everything up. That's all you need to do. Go back to the drawing board using the jab. I'm exhausted.
No, you're all right, bro. You're all right.
It's like my doctor said, he never seen anyone with power like this as a human being. And he said only two things that happen. He said, when I hit something, I destroy it, or it destroys me. And as you can see, this whole arm is like Frankenstein right here, and it's just adding on. You know what I mean? I got more scars on me than I have tattoos.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I hope to God you come ready, because if you don't, I'm going to beat you into the living death.